Alrighty, let's get going here. Whew. Loon seems she's okay. We're gonna let her out in a bit. She can walk a little the ways back. All right, so coming up here, not too shortly, is another milepost marker. Again, you could just see the beautiful geography here with all these jack pines growing up. This stretch in particular is really nice. You'll see the grade straightens out. We have this nice little straight run here where we're on the back side of this ridge. I think there's another culvert down here, but there's a marker there, but I don't have anything marked on here, so I'm guessing there was nothing legible on the marker. All right, the milepost marker's coming up just up here. Now, unfortunately, I swear, when I was here 3 years ago, so we did this section 3 years ago, so we did it in May 2021. Actually would have been like, say, next weekend. It was a little greener out, and I swear the milepost marker was standing, and now it's knocked over. Like, it's literally bent, so somebody didn't just pull it out of the ground, it's like bent over. Oh my god, the ballast is terrible here. Oh. Maybe if I find that piece of video, I'll flash it up, because I swear it was standing. I swear I have a picture of the thing with the pole standing. All right, so here's milepost 78. So again, that is the mileage on the Kinghorn. So for the original line, you got to subtract the 49.7. So for the Nipigon subdivision, the Dorion subdivision, that would become milepost 28.3. So here's our next stopping point. And so we've arrived at the milepost 78 marker. This one's very, very visible and very easy to see. Oh, all right. Let's move here. Oh my god. This is like one of these terrible sections. Again, beautiful geography through here. Again, you can see this ridge. Again, the ridge would have been completely burnt in this forest fire. You can see the odd old burnt tree still sticking up. But again, the rest of it's all 25-year growth. Oh. I think I saw some stuff on social media. People posting some things about the anniversary of the Beardmore fire. Must have been not particularly awesome for the people of Beardmore, having to evacuate. I think there was pictures of, like, you could see the community in the foreground, and then in the background you could see the fire up on the ridges. Oh my god, this ballast is just awful. So thick. Actually, when I was thinking about when I was going east, I'm getting a little bit older. Luna's getting older. Said, wish I had money to buy like one of those, you know, electric bikes that have the electric assist on them, so you can pedal, and then when you need it to, you can kick in the electric motor. Okay. What do we got here? 28.42, so that's 78.12. Oh. Again, you can see now how nice and straight this stretch is. So maybe, well, it's hard even if I take one hand off the handlebars to keep the bike straight in this stuff. So maybe I'll zip you ahead here. Oh man, I am seriously gassed. Oh, I think I marked this. So we talked about the power line on the south side of the grade. I don't know if you can see it on the camera there. There's a bunch of the ceramic insulators from the power line pole. Oh. So here on my CN map is marked some sort of box culvert, stone box culvert, wooden box culvert, something. I think stone. So I don't think it exists anymore. It's been replaced by a metal culvert. I'm just gonna go down there and look. Yeah, you can see the stone all around it, but so it's been replaced by a metal culvert. Oh. And it looks like probably it washed out or something, because you can see it's all been repaired here. The ballast is all different. I don't think I have a mileage. Do I have a mileage on here? Holy. I don't think so. I would have marked it if there was. All right, let's hold up here for a minute, catch my breath, and then we'll keep going. Okay. Whew. Workout city here. It's a little harder than it used to be. So here you can see a whole bunch of metal buckets. Probably those had spikes in them. So in the old days, the spikes used to come in wooden kegs. So they were called a keg of spikes. Then they start coming in metal pails, but I believe, if I understood the CN guys correctly, they were still called a keg of spikes. So here we have a, is it starting to spit? It's starting to spit. Ah. So here we're crossing over this big embankment. You can see it's been damaged, and so we're going to drop down. There's a metal culvert in there, but there's still partly a concrete culvert in there. The mileage is 78.37. So on the original line that would have been 28.37. All right, so we're down here below the level of the grade. We're on the south side, I guess. Hopefully you can hear me. I have to yell to be heard over the water. Just an absolutely gorgeous spot here with this creek, and I'm not sure the name of the creek. I'm gonna see if I can find it for you, but just absolutely beautiful with the rock, the water coming down over the moss-covered rocks. I wish I had my other camera here and a tripod so I could take some beautiful pictures of this little rapid here, this little waterfall. So the culvert is over here, and so it is a very large diameter concrete culvert. It's probably about a 5-foot diameter culvert. I'm going to try to work a little bit closer to give you a little bit better angle. Okay, so we gingerly made our way over here. You can see the culvert itself is in pretty good shape. You could see all the rock work that's been done here to basically shore up the face of the opening. Again, in really, really good shape. You can see all the rock fill that's been dumped in here for this to form this embankment. I'm probably guessing at one time this was a little trestle, and then it was filled in and turned into a culvert. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna jump the grade and go take a look at things from the other side. All right, so we've made our way down to the north side. We're about 40 feet down from the level of the grade, which you can kind of see up there on the top. It's been a lot of erosion that's happened. You'll actually notice on this side, there's a a metal culvert that's been inserted, and you can actually see there's a piece of the segmented concrete one. And then actually when you look in the creek here, you can actually see pieces of culvert here. So what I'm guessing is probably the erosion probably blew out this culvert. I can actually see right up there where it's been inserted right into the lip of the culvert. And so it basically blew out the concrete parts. And so essentially, instead of replacing the whole culvert, they just essentially stuck in a section of metal culvert to basically complete the waterway. I'm gonna make our way up just on top of the culvert there and see if we can take a look at where the metal meets the concrete. Okay, so here we're on top of the, or almost on top of the culvert. You can see that one piece of concrete culvert over there. You can actually see pieces of concrete culvert all over the place. I'm actually standing on pieces of it. And so here, as you can see, where it's been basically tucked into the concrete culvert, the metal culvert's been tucked in. You can see some of the erosion. It's hard. Maybe I'll work up here a little bit so you can see it a little bit better. This here looks like basically a piece of metal that's been put on top here to seal some of the joints between the concrete culverts. And so again, here you can see this this erosion that's happened here. And so there's been a lot of degradation of the grade here. Just a lot of material kind of washed out. And so again, you can see all the rock that they've dumped in here. There's ties, right? Anything to basically try to shore everything up here. Okay, so we're gonna jump back up on the grade and just continue plugging our way towards our destination.